Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel, and it is Sunday, which means it is time for another episode of The Blind and the Special. I am most likely going to be on my own. Pincolo's not feeling very well. He did say that I should send him a link, so I'm gonna send him a link right now. See if he wants to jump in from the other room, but he doesn't have much of a voice. So I'm just gonna send him a link here. But thank you all for joining me. We have a lot of we have articles and videos that we have here lined up to go through. So plenty to talk about, and it's all insane. Hence the title. And I saw Maniac Man saying, and as for the title, when is that not true? Good point, sir. Very good point. It's often crazy. It's just particularly so tonight. And as we get into things, you will see why. There we go. That has been sent off. Waiting for the bloop 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 from the other room. Okay. So, we have, of course, the story about Amos Yee. We have a lot of Canadian news going on here today. Plenty of things here, but let's say hello to chat. Hello, Blake Hanley. Hello there, Maniac Man. Hello, Keeverdam. I have a cold, so I can sympathize, says Maniac Man. Oh, that sucks. Hello, Ham and Beans. I think I know that sound. Yeah, that's the Android sound. Oh, and there's Pincolo. Let me just jump down to the add to stream button. Add to stream. There we go. Added to stream.
There we go. Hello.
There you are. Hello. Who are you listening to?
Oh. I do think this is a series. That's not what I'm pining about.
What are you pining about?
They just found out that Chris Pratt is a Trump supporter, so now they're trying to cancel him.
They just figured that out now?
Yeah.
Wow. They're stupid.
4 hours. So this all came because of a Variety article that came up. Avengers cast assembles for Joe Biden fundraiser. And everyone's pointing out how Chris Pratt isn't there.
Chris Pratt? You mean Chris Evans?
No, Chris Pratt, Star-Lord.
I thought I didn't know Chris Pratt was Star-Lord.
How in the actual fuck did you not know that?
Because nobody reads the credits to me?
But everyone in their right mind who's ever talked about Avengers talks about Guardians talks about Chris Pratt being Star-Lord. Chris Evans is Captain America. Everyone's known Chris Evans is Captain America for like a decade.
All I know Chris Pratt from isn't he in frickin' that Jurassic World too?
And before that, he was in Guardians.
That I did not know. Credit reading is evil, says Costin. Well,
but
anyway, but I would have to go and Google like every person if I didn't know who they are, because I can't look at them.
But Chris. Anyway, let's just continue.
Hello, Jesus. Mr. Dax.
I'd go on camera, but I'm not wearing any clothes. So let's just see this really quick. So yeah, so
What?
so this is just one of the weird things that I was looking at a minute ago.
Oh,
Interesting.
terms of service is always evil because it's like 80,000 pages long. Try reading terms of services with a screen reader.
Okay. Voters Assemble will feature Don Cheadle, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Paul Rudd, Mark Ruffalo, and Zoe Saldana.
Hmm.
So where's the dude that played Rocket? So like,
Stop teasing us, Pinkalos, says Mr. Dax.
if you want to see my balls, that'll be an extra $50 a photo on Instagram.
On Instagram? You're gonna put your balls on Instagram?
Yes. They're glorious balls. They're the greatest balls that have ever been seen. Nobody will ever have seen these balls. No one will see balls as big as mine. But yeah, so anyway. My eye is twitching and it sucks.
Your eye is twitching.
Yeah, there's something in it. Either that or it's cringe. No real American cares. What is this? Okay, so I'm just going over the Twitter thread because my brain hurts. Go back, you stupid. Jesus would not support putting kids in cages. Oh, God, that's Obama. You people are Chris Evans disappoints. I give up. Hollywood's lost. Can we just burn it to the ground already?
This is the same deal they pulled in 2016. Yep.
Well, look at how many of them are doing the whole "I'm leaving the country," and it's like, bitch, the borders are closed. What the fuck are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Hello,
Hello,
Canada. No. Chris Evans, Chris Pine, and Chris Hemsworth knowing they're superior to Chris Pratt, and it's like 3 hoes from Miami. Yeah. Okay. 4 guys. So this one puts up, one has to go. Chris Pratt. They fuck off. You people are stupid. Oh, this is my favorite. Chris Pratt's bio radiates homophobic white Christian supremacist energy. His TikTok bio. Okay, which it says Philippians 4:13. I love Jesus, my wife, and family. Seahawks fanatic, MMA junkie.
Yes, that's a total religious fanatic. Yep.
Well, he's a Seahawks fan. That's it. That's once you're a Seahawks fan, you're a lost cause.
Launch them across the border with trebuchets, says Maniac Man.
Yes, into Mexico. Please let them go to sunny Mexico.
People threatening to leave don't understand how threats work, says Mr. Dax.
People that threaten to leave don't understand how immigration works. You can't just you can't you can leave your country, but you can't enter a country. You can leave at any time, but you can't stay here. You're allowed to leave your country. You're just not allowed to enter other countries.
You're an atheist, right, Pinkalo, says Kiefer Dam?
What's an atheist? That answers your question. Because no. It's long. That's an even longer story. We're not going to get into that one. That's one to have sit down with Freud and have a discussion with to find out how bad this will be. And I don't know why Freud is a Russian right now. Probably because I'm in Verdansk.
Why not launch them into the Caribbean and have the sharks eat them?
Because that would pollute the waters of my family, and I'm not all about doing that.
They'll pay their way in, says Becca. Yes, true.
Again, no, you can pay your way. You can say that, but if you really think about it, no, because that's still bribing a government official because you have to get through a fuck ton of paperwork. Think about it. It's what, 15 years from pen to paper for a green card for the U.S. now? When I did it, it was 2, and that was 25 years ago. So, but yeah, it's
sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, Pinkalo, says Maniac Man.
No, a cigar always has a firecracker in it. You should know this by now. Always a firecracker in the cigar. Everything's a joke.
Speaking of firecrackers,
What do you have to say?
This piece of crap.
What I can't see. Oh, that's not.
Well, you should look at the screen.
Oh yeah. For those of you that don't know, I called 18 months. I lost the bet. It took just under 3 years, and we're absolutely shocked and appalled and completely, we had no idea that Amos was going to get caught doing this. Nobody had any clue. We were all charging for him. Fuck him. For those of you that don't know, Amos Yee, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, a bunch of the skeptic community was kind of he was being persecuted and arrested twice by the Singaporean government for talking ill about religion, primarily Islam and Catholicism.
Yeah.
And that's what, like, Logic, I'm going to use Logic because he's the one that explained it to me. And Sargon was even same with Sargon. Sargon kind of did too at first.
Yeah.
And Jim calling it on him not being a troll yet being a troll. It's a weird kind of reverse troll. It's a double-faced troll.
Yeah.
He was over trolling. Like everyone's like, because if you look at it now, the way everyone explains, oh no, he was just trolling. He wasn't really doing that. That's the argument you're getting right now. No, he was over trolling. He was trolling for the sake of trying to cover up everything. It was weird.
And did you
I caught on to it.
Did you notice
way
how
back when
hard he went on to the priests?
That was the whole thing. There was a whole, any of the debates you watched, anything you saw that had him in it, you would see how bad it was, and everyone pointed it out. Fuck Weibo, one of her longest videos she did is 33 minutes on this asshole. It was her response to him. Oh my god, just put out a video doing a lot of the update, just trying to update everybody, but like I typed in, because I was trying to remember where Mundane Matt sat on this, because he put up his usual wall, and I just couldn't remember if it was a boulder tail or not. And I can't find anything, so he might have scrubbed it. I can't remember if he was one of the ones, but the whole thing is it's not a gotcha, because I'm not going to go after anybody that tried to get him here for the free speech stuff, which is what everybody thought of. Even Dankula was behind it. Originally, we all kind of were, yes, okay, cool, bring him over here. And then that's when the weird shit started happening with the apartment situation, the joke defending, because it started out as a joke kind of a situation where he was trying to feel the waters of how well he could get away with defending it. Yeah, it's bad. He needs to, and I'm one of the first to say, deport him back to Singapore, let the authorities deal with him there.
Yeah.
Because they have an entirely different way of handling these types of people.
Maniac Man says, I only ever defended his right to say what he said, not what... Wait. I only defended his right to say what he said, not...
He crossed the line.
What he was saying. Yeah. Not what he was saying.
No, he has the right to say whatever he wants, and we all have the right to look at him and go, you're a piece of shit for what you say. So we could all do that, and we all knew what... We all eventually said to... Everyone had to eventually have said to themselves, he's going to get caught. That's all we could do. It is just literally wait. And it's funny to watch the people who immediately jump down some people's throats about this. And I'm like,
the family he stayed with kicked him out. They had kids. Yeah.
And that was where the downfall was. Like, Medicare figured it out, and it was the same thing I figured out, which was the whole he's an over troll.
Yeah.
He was trolling to compensate, and he overdid it. Because if you catch, I remember that Kumite. That was hilarious. That was the good times. Those were the good days. Those were the days. God. The good old days that we'll never see again.
Nope.
Because they all turned into pieces of shit.
They surely did.
But, yeah.
So are we just kind of sharing the screen, talking about this, and then moving on?
I'm not reading. I don't need to read the article. I already know. Like, that's the whole thing. I know enough about the situation. We all know. Everyone who's in this chat knows enough about the situation that's going on.
Shit.
If anybody doesn't know, just type in Amos Yee versus Destiny.
Yeah.
You want to see an interesting fucking debate, and I will give Destiny credit on that. That's the one thing I give Destiny credit on a lot, and I've listened to a lot of his stuff lately. Is his debates are on point. He knows his shit. He's just a little twerp.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. Like, when he changed his stance on the ethical child porn last I remember. So like then okay, fine, great. And that was another one. He was one of those ones that I had believed he was an over troll.
Right.
But like you watch Destiny versus Amos, you watch anybody versus Amos, and you could see that the mask slipped really early on. But you had to have been paying attention for it. Just like all of this shit going on. I have a feeling this is just a tip of the iceberg of Yi's wrongdoing. Oh, Jedi, you have... I have a feeling that the stuff in Singapore is more than just the free speech stuff. And I've been wondering about that for a bit. It's just one of those situations that everybody got sucked into it, and then he got buried. See, the reason a lot of people don't know about this anymore is because right after this hit the fan, right after this dropped, what happened? VidCon.
VidCon, yeah. And then
VidCon and Kilroy.
Kumite, and then
it all just...
yeah.
It went crazy. And people don't pay attention to that part. People aren't looking at it going, or realizing that all of this stuff is kind of related. It's all of this shit is just one of those holy
Jedi Ghost Bear in our
fuck
chat.
moments.
Hello, Jedi Ghost Bear.
Where'd the guy go? It's just one of those holy fuck moments. Oh, god damn it. I can't believe that. I can believe that he finally got caught.
Yeah.
I think that's great. But it's still, I can't believe it took this long. I seriously thought a year and a half, maybe he could get away with it.
Yeah.
But no, that was not the case in this point. In this, turns out it took almost 3 fucking years, but they got him still, and that's the important thing.
Exactly.
But yeah, the free speech stuff could have just been what they had proof of, not what they knew or suspected exactly. Yellow's pretty sus. God damn it, Maniac Man, stop it. I will not be playing. I won't play Among Us right now. I'm not going to put it on Among Us. That game is horribly addictive.
It doesn't work with voiceover. I tried. I put it on my phone to see. It doesn't work.
No, well, that's because it's walking around a map where you have to... It's literally cardboard cutouts on a background. It's South Park on a video game.
Oh, God.
So there's no... there's no coding to it at all. It's quite literally like a Flash game. Which is why it's like $6. You didn't pay for it, did you?
No, it was free.
Oh, it's free on mobile?
It's free on mobile.
Oh, that's just not fair. I had to pay for it for Steam.
Haha.
Oh, well, I need to get back into PC gaming because this PS4 thing is pissing me off. Oh, and they clarified a few things. PlayStation came out and clarified the update.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he said... Okay, so you do know about what he actually got caught doing. Nobody, not me, just pointed that out. What he actually did to get caught for...
pictures to a 14-year-old.
And he requested pictures from a 14-year-old and had pictures of a 14-year-old.
Mm.
And yeah, it's not... It's... I'm actually hoping that he really does suffer a deportation back to Singapore.
Yep.
But you see, these are the type of people that I would like to see branded.
Agreed.
I don't care about that part. I don't care about what people say. I go, you touch a kid, you get a brand. Everyone needs to know. Doesn't matter. I don't care. There's no such thing as reformed in my eyes. You're not a reformed pedophile.
I fully agree with you.
That's why we have registries. That's why there's all sorts of fun things like that. But that being said, it needs to be a solid case. It can't just be an accusation. That I will say. You can't just accuse somebody. There's evidence. There's photos of there's dick pics that were sent out to a 14-year-old. That's all I needed to hear. And they exist. I have seen the evidence of existence. So that's all that matters. A source familiar with the matter is the one that informed me. So, but yeah. Hey, Becca. Hello, Richo. Hello, Mr. Dax. But yeah. So, might as well go. Okay, so yeah, go ahead. You got the audio ready to share?
I do.
All right, so we're gonna go with our weekly Polivier video, and he did not strike us for last week, so we are okay. The Frenchman who speaks very good English, better English than he does French. I'm happy.
Pierre Poliev is I would, you know what I would love if I could get that man as a guest.
I bet
I
you
would-
could. He's
I
small.
would-
But
I
the
would
thing is,
love
he's a
it.
bureaucrat.
I know
So
he is, but
he would have he would have to be very careful in what he says. Whoa,
Oh,
hello. He would have to be extremely careful in what he says. And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah.
Okay, let's push play on this.
All right, go ahead. I'm going to mute.
In his cave or his office, wherever it is, to go through this and find detail and to look at it and to make sure that where the smoking gun is. It's all here. It's all in this, Mr.
Hours later.
Orders, the matter needs to be treated before the meeting is adjourned. It's clear that through this marathon speech session that has gone on now 12 hours, that the Liberals on this committee have something to hide.
But pause it for a second.
Yeah, because okay,
hold on. So right now you can tell this is hours later because it looks like he seriously looks like he's got his collar undone and his tie off, and he looks like he's been doing a 12-hour live stream.
He sounds tired.
He really is. Play.
But for those of you who guys, as America guys, the Liberals decided to filibuster.
It's hilarious
because the Conservatives and the New Democrats want to look into what they're doing, so the Liberals decided to throw a filibuster.
And it's kind of funny because I want to know how many of if I were Polivier on a filibuster like that, I'd just be sitting back with another window playing Among Us while he's doing this.
Video is quiet. It's at 61%. Hold on.
Put it up more.
Let me. Okay. I have to go into the volume slider, turn off voiceover, turn up the volume, turn on voiceover. Because, it's not accessible. 90%. Okay, hopefully that's better. Okay. Where's the play button? Play button. Play button.
You have to click play. You can't just call play. You have to click it.
I have to find the play button first. There it is. Okay.
Obviously, bombshells in these.
This is not a point of order, Mr. Chair.
This is not a point of order.
This is not a point of order. This is not a point of order. This is not a point of order.
All of them.
Shouting out a point of order.
Point of
It's like a
order.
chorus.
Order.
This is not a point.
It's not a point of
The
order,
truth
so I am
starts to
going
come
to
out, we get some
take a
terrified
take a
Mr. Chair, if you can't get him in order, you're going to have to suspend this meeting if you can't get him in order.
Mr.
Now he
Polyev.
wants to suspend the meeting.
I don't, but if you're going to be out of order like this,
protest too much.
I do.
Yeah. I love our children, our childish.
Point of order. Hammond Means is in chat going, point of order.
Point of personal privilege.
This is not a point of order. I love how the Liberals are the first ones to yell point of order and the first ones to yell this is not a point of order when the fucking Conservatives have something valid to say.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
They'd be a little batty, ain't
I
they?
do not want to suspend. I still got 76 pages to go through.
I still have
Gentlemen,
76 pages to go
Gentlemen,
through.
it's not a point of order. We will poll the committee to see if there is the will to.
What happened to you?
Is this a point of order this time?
It is indeed.
Let's hear it and we'll see.
Based on the standing orders, it is clear you cannot use an adjournment to cover up a political.
That's not a point of order. You had me that time. I was rooting.
You had me. Look at it. It's like they're playing COD. I'm not kidding. It's like this is like a fucking Call of Duty lobby. This is worse than fucking high school gamers. Jesus Christ. This is like when we used to play Eve and we used to do post fucking warfare.
No, this is like when we were playing Eve and we were having a very heated alliance meeting.
Shit is fucking
That's
killing
what
me.
this is.
Our goddamn government. Play K. Hit K, by the way.
It only
K.
K only works if you're on the play button. I've tried it.
Oh, because of the stupid voiceover. Joy.
Yeah, isn't it great?
On, point there.
I'm not sure who is the clerk, Madam
Jeez,
Clerk.
can you Sergeant at Arms go over there and settle him down?
Liberals vote to end the meeting.
Mr. Garrettson.
Okay, yes.
Wow. Okay, yes. We're gonna end the meeting now because you made us end the meeting now.
And these people are my age and older. That's the fucking scary thing.
Pincolo has his own square because Pincolo's not feeling well enough to be in front of the camera right now.
I'm also naked, Check. Would you like to see the wang? Because I ain't gonna show it to you, buddy.
That'll be $1,000 to Streamlabs or to blindpress.net.
$1,000 to see the button dick.
Oh my god.
You've got a ninja whining.
Of course I did.
Oh, he just opened my door.
Of course he did.
Okay, come on up. Come on, pal.
Mr. Bettaway.
Yes.
The Liberals' cover-ups are hilarious. They won't be laughing when the truth comes out.
Okay, meeting adjourned, and
Fuck you. And that's the end.
Assholes.
Oh, like, this is ridiculous. Like, That's
Mr.
funny.
Dax says, I want to see the Sasquatch.
no, he wants to see the Sash crotch.
Oh, the Sasquatch.
No, because you remember in the movie Waiting? It's so angry! That's what you'll see. So, yeah, no. All right, next. Oh, my eye.
Okay. So we have another, I think we have another video. Or it might be an article next. Hold on. I'm mad I couldn't get the Melina or the Rain video open.
Oh, for your Mortal Kombat issue?
Yeah.
Ah. That's okay. Let's talk about the Micmac. Wait, what are we at? Are we on Mic? No, you're supposed to pull up the news article. And
I'm
read the news
trying.
article. Good, you do that.
I'm trying
Why-
to get to the share screen button.
Why are you trying to get to the shit? Okay, so they're trying to cover this up. So you got the article that accompanies that video, right? It's there. It's right there. Right over there on your
It
screen.
says, stop, hold on. This is the next video. It says, Liberals have proposed special committee to examine pandemic spending.
I guess she closed the article. That's fine. Play the video.
No, the First Nations cheap calls for military thing is the next one.
Screw it. Just keep going. Because it's still funny to watch Trudeau talk, because now it's his turn.
Yeah, now it's... Okay, here we go.
I sent the... Yeah, oh, this isn't the art. This is an article.
Is it?
Liberals... Yeah, that's the special committee article. That's kind of what the We scandal tied into. Or that last video tied into, because this is a whole thing to do pandemic spending. Because the Liberals proposed special committee to examine pandemic-related spending. Because they've been called out for how the money just keeps disappearing and nobody's getting the right amounts. The money's not adding up.
They've also...
And, you know...
They've
400.
also not wanted committees to be convened for these examinations. So for them to turn around and then say, well, tell you what, we propose a committee to examine the pandemic spending is a huge fuck you.
Yeah. That's the whole thing. So, But oh, you can hear me echo. That's better.
Yeah, Becca streamed at 7 Eastern. Check your logic. I was on that stream.
Aha. Okay, so next, just go to the video. Go to the next video.
Go to the next. Well, the thing is, the next one is the First Nations thing.
It should be the YouTube video, right? You're looking at. Are you going
Yes.
through the? Yeah. So yeah, that's what we want. We want the YouTube video.
Yes, there is a YouTube video here. Let me.
Okay,
I have to keep switching back and forth between. Because once you close that tab, it won't share it. You have to reshare.
Well, that's kind of sucky.
We need to find a solution. That one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the video. Where is the search? I'm trying to find a specific. Oh,
There we
really?
go. All right, are we ready?
Go ahead, go for it. I'm trying to find something, so yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Hello, Prime Minister. This lobster conflict out east.
This is a
could play
caller
across
calling
the
in.
Maritimes in the future, as more First Nations plan to fish for a moderate livelihood. The chief there wants you to get involved. Will you do so? And if not, what mandate are you giving the fisheries minister to resolve this conflict?
Our government has been very much involved and will continue to. This is a situation that is extremely disconcerting and of real concern. That's why we're calling for an end to the violence and the harassment that's happening. We need to make sure that our security officials, our police are there to make sure everyone is protected as well. I understand the concerns and the conflict going on right now, but we need to find a solution. We need to find a path forward that recognizes the inherent and long-standing rights reaffirmed 21 years ago.
The 300, yeah, the 21 ratified.
Hello, Prime Minister. This
Why is
lobster
this?
conflict
It's a
out
2-minute video.
could play out across the Maritimes in the future, as more First Nations plan to fish.
There we go. Yeah, it restarted.
Yeah, because that's what it does. It looped over. What?
Why does that sound like just here, let me throw words at this?
Hit play.
For a moderate livelihood. The chief there wants
Yeah, it
you to
started
get
again.
involved.
Yeah.
Will you do
Sorry
so? And
about
if
that.
not,
Okay, no.
what mandate are you
I'm
giving
trying to
the
find the
fisheries
video of the.
minister, to resolve this conflict?
So
Our
basically-
government has been very much involved and will continue
Like,
to.
listen to the
This
just
is a
nothingness
situation
he's
that is,
saying here.
extremely disconcerting and of real concern. That's why we're calling for an end to the violence and the harassment that's happening. We need to
Yeah,
make sure
okay,
that
so
our,
the
security
update to
officials and
this.
police are there.
Oh,
to
there
make
is an
sure
update?
everyone is protected
There's lots
as
of
well.
updates. So this is getting
I
updated
understand,
constantly.
the
Did you want to
concerns,
share your
and
screen and I can. Or will
Yeah,
your
let me
computer.
Well, I can handle that. It's fine. Don't worry about that. I'm looking for the video of what's going on, but
Typical politicking. Well, it's not even that. It's.
he's been silent on this for 2 months. This has been going on longer than what anybody's been seeing on social media. The first utterings of this were going on in July. What it is it's a weird ecological versus native right versus treaty rights.
Yeah.
And the problem is because right now the U.S. and Canada and around the world is dealing with Black Lives Matter, and on top of Black Lives Matter, AIM has put their hat into the bag, and the natives' lives,
God.
all of this, like the Indigenous Lives Matter, all of this stuff has been going on to the point where racial relations are you just have to be white and say something negative and you're automatically a racist. Now, some of the shit that's going on is fucking weird. The videos I've been seeing from so far only from the Mi'kmaq side. And the problem is with that is you're only getting half the story. But the thing that you're seeing is the videos that they're doing do have context. Like there was the commercial fishermen, which are the white people, because it's Nova Scotia. It's white and native. That's all you pretty much got in Nova Scotia. Maybe a couple speckles of other colors here and there, but it's white and fucking native. That's it. You got red and white. It's the true Canadian colors.
We have a new person in chat. Isabel Colo says it's been going on for 3 years. Tensions just ramped way up in July. And Costin says I had no idea it was going on for 2 months. Yeah, it's been
going. It's Isabel's right. I just, when I say, like you said, the ramping up, yeah. Like it's a weird tension. Like, remember how the whole joke was the Chinese coming out and the Portuguese coming out and wrecking our fishing waters? It's kind of been that, but that also tied into all of this bullshit. It's basically the natives are kind of getting stuck underneath everything. RCMP apparently hasn't been doing anything. But then as of like yesterday or today, RCMP got moved in from PEI. I actually watched a video from the native side of them arresting some of the commercial guys. One guy it was a weird altercation. RCMP stepped in, handcuffed the guy, took him away. Okay, great. It's a complete and utter fucking weird hodgepodge of shit that's going on. So you've got a treaty from 1752, which allows natives to fish all year round, anytime, for their own, for sustainability and for, but it was ratified in 1999. It gets ratified and everything constantly.
Yeah.
But they still had rights. They're still allowed to fish all year round. They still have their their no limit stuff. But they opened up a fishery. They wanted to open up a commercial facility, and they had opened the facility up. And it's been a weird. The whole thing is just they don't want them fishing there because of they're claiming ecological reasons. The natives are claiming racist reasons. It should be a simple fucking solution to all of this. There was only one video I saw where one of the commercial guys was speaking calmly with another native guy. Everyone else has just been fucking typical Parliament.
Yeah.
But it's a fishing village. It's a small fucking fishing town. But RCMP have been dragging their heels in Nova Scotia on fucking everything. They are horrid. Now, my problem is this is also getting tied into to ACAB, because it basically all of the shit that's been stated and slated going against in the States is actually what's going on there. I can't find much video from the commercial fisherman side. But what I'm seeing like they were setting up planks with nails in them. I'm seeing the thing that I can't confirm. I've seen videos of fishermen of the natives pulling up lines that have nails in them. Their traps have been getting cut. Their gear's been getting taken. Their gear's been getting moved. Their boats have been getting attacked. Now the fishery got burned to the ground. Apparently the guy, there was a van that got caught on fire. That guy got caught and charged. The building, one person was posting who's been updating everybody constantly in all of this. One of the natives from the Micmac tribe she put up one that said that they caught they have a suspect in custody, and he was actually one of the bodies that was found in the facility. But I don't know if that was actually confirmed or not. Like, there's a whole bunch of shit going on about this, and the fact that they've been silent on this crap ever since. Because I'll admit the natives got the short stick. They do in a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that they fucking cause themselves, but I'm not going to sit here and say that this is... I don't want to sit there and go, it's a racist fucking blah, 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 but it kind of gets added into this.
Yeah.
What was confirmed, Isabel, that he was, in fact, that one of the guys was one of the bodies? Because then, apparently he set himself on fire. Alternatively, remove all the rules for everyone. No, actually, I think when it comes to the ecology and the fishery, especially with the lobster fishery, they need to just follow the commercial regulations, because we do have an overfishing issue now. The only problem that comes in is the sustainability for their livelihoods, because one of the guys came out and they had a video where he was saying that he's got 2 sets of gear. He has his commercial gear and he has his livelihood gear.
Yeah.
And And that was the weird thing, because okay, so that's what I mean. But they put in a facility, they put in a processing plant. They wanted to be able to process their fish, which is what they should be allowed to do. If you're doing the fishing industry, the fishing industry has had major fights all within themselves, left, right, and center, everywhere. Regardless, crews hate crews. But the problem with this is, this was the wrong time for this shit to get set off the way it did. And on top of that, this shit could have been solved years ago.
Before this happens. If you look up on the screen.
That's the lobster plant. That's what we're talking about, right? No natives complain about not being able to buy explosives so they can dynamite fish. Well, that's the thing. It's Lord Famine. They're not doing that though. Like these guys are actually trying. They're doing everything right. They're using traps. The only difference is they're allowed to fish all year, and the commercial guys are not. The guys are stuck using government have to stick to ministry regulations, and the natives have the treaty. Which, okay, great. But the problem that comes up, and I can see where an overfishing problem would come from that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, maybe put a lower limit, but they can't do that because, again, that goes against the treaty. They are allowed to have unregulated, unfettered fishing rights. It's that simple. That's what they're allowed to have. That's what was granted to them. This is just adding into more of, this is just fanning this fucking bullshit stolen land fucking crap that I'm getting tired of fighting with. I'm getting tired of hearing of it. I'm getting tired of every time I drive into fucking Cayuga. Not all of them are doing everything right. It's long and complicated, but Sack is just as corrupt as any other politician.
Oh yeah.
Mike Sack's the chief, right? Yeah. So it's understandable. Apparently Bernadette, the one chief Bernadette, she's not even speaking to anybody. My family's Inuit. Like, fuck, they get along with the government. I don't understand why. I don't understand why Sioux Nations can't fucking get along with the government the way the Inuits can. I'm sorry.
No, the Inuits
I'm gonna say it. Why is it my aunt's tribe has no fucking problems with the government whatsoever, but these other groups, they come in. I'm stopping. I'm not letting us get a hate speech. I can't do it. I got a lot of weird I got a lot of weird family. Okay, I got blacks in the Bahamas. I got Inuit up north. And it's not like they're my family. No, this is fucking blood relatives. But it's just, oh my god, this whole thing is fucking stupid. It's the wrong time to have this, and this is one. The fisheries issue is one where everyone should have been able to fucking sit down. Unlimited only works till the fish are gone. Yes, this is true, but it also has to do with how many are doing the fishing. If they can come up with a way to, but then again, you come into the individual. See, this is we're coming down to the individual rights to do what their treaty allows them to do for their families and for their industry. The commercial side, so, and the problem is they don't want to work together either. The whites don't want to go on the native boats. The natives don't want to go on the white boats.
No.
We see the animosity here. We fucking seen it here with the Cayuga guys, with the guys from Cayuga and from all the fucking reserves that are around us that I can't say the names of right now because I can't fucking remember. But that's what I mean. Res life is different life. Res life is a hard life. Mm-hmm. But in this case, there needs to be a change. I had to change this. Oh, it's Becca talking.
Yeah.
There does need to be a change on both sides. The problem is this shit right now is going to lead to a massive overreach of just massive overreach of laws and hate speech regulations and more adding to trying to take away rather than give. Thanks to being able to bring them across the border.
Oh, they're talking about natives and fireworks and
the natives make fireworks. The natives make the fireworks here.
Yeah.
We don't need the U.S. Just my American friends, to let you know, Canada, you rely on us more than we rely on you. That's all I'm gonna say. Sorry, my American friends. We have more lumber. We have more water.
We have cheaper medicine.
We have the power for like a lot of your place. We have a lot of things that you rely on that we don't rely on. But either way, there's nothing up here. Really, barely anything up here says made in USA. Almost everything up here says made in China, made in Canada. So you do the math. Just like down there, how much of the shit down there says made in Canada? It doesn't.
I was gonna say most things say made in China, probably.
Well, exactly. The U.S. has 10 times so. Oh no, the U.S. has so 10 times the population. You have 10 times the amount of people to worry about. That's great. Nothing to do with what I said whatsoever. It's the price of tea in China. Like, it's a complete self-sustainability issue. But, like, if you actually look, our trade has been limited between our countries extensively. The only reason we're a massive crushing fucking debt is because we have a child drama teacher as prime minister who goes, we could just spend all this money that we don't have and we could print more. I won't worry because I'll be dead.
So is this just the same?
Yeah, they're both the same story.
Oh, okay.
But I just wanted the headlines because we're just doing headlines right now because this is actually kind of nice. But yeah, just the everyday.
I found the funny one.
You found the funny one? The funny one?
Yes, the funny one.
You found the funny one. Which funny one? I need to shut. Well, will you do that and talk
This
to the
one.
deficit? The
This one,
deficit
right
will
here.
take care of itself, yay, for campaign sound bites. Yeah, no shit. And the budget will balance. Oh, the sex ban. Sex ban indoors for tier 2 couples living apart.
That's a tier 2 couple.
Thieves and Cog.
What?
Thieves and Cog.
Okay.
But I think they live together now. No, they live apart, so technically they're not allowed to have sex indoors.
So they can only have sex outside?
I don't know. You're gonna have to read the story while I go get a beer. Or
Get
near
a
beer. I wish I had beer.
I wish I had cider.
I have water.
Okay, let's see. Couples from different households can only meet indoors if they form a support bubble. What the fuck is a support bubble?
I don't know. Keep
That
going.
headline is terribly written. Yeah.
See, when I think of tier 2, all I can go back to is tier 2 support. I have apple cider vinegar.
Well, let's see here.
It's actually really good on chips.
Couples living apart in areas with tier 2 restrictions. Oh, that's what they're calling it in Britain. Tier 2. Instead of stage 2.
This is Britain. Sunxia.
Burtonshire?
Sunxia. Sunxia Silverfall. That's how I'm saying your name. That's how it's going to be said from now on. I could go Shishini, but yeah. They ban sex if they don't live together.
Let's see.
T2 Logistics from EVE Online Guardians represent.
Ah!
I fucking hated Flying Guardian.
You can't kill a flycatcher with fleas, honey.
Oh, wow, that is an old quote. And you know what? You can't find the context of that. So you don't have the context of that quote.
I do so.
I was half asleep.
You were sick and half asleep, and you were. It's still funny.
I should log in to Eve and see all my shit. I still have a trillion Iskin stuff.
I favor the Tengu. No Tengus for Pinkalo. No Tengus and no fucking scorpions.
Don't tell her I own 4. I own 4 and a freighter. I have a freighter.
And
I
no
should sell my
ravens
freighter.
either.
I got lots of ravens.
You're not allowed to fly those 3. I was sick of hearing how.
You do realize that if I'd be glad, like that was the upside to not having a computer able to play Eve. I didn't disappear for 2 days. I miss those days. But I have children that won't understand that I'm flying a pretty spaceship through the Excel spreadsheet. But it's no longer the prettiest spreadsheet in the world. That's the fucking problem. It was much. I prefer it back when it was the prettiest spreadsheet, when it was barely anything, when it was literally just lines of fucking code without all the shininess and the lag and the fucking the detail for models that you don't even get to. You don't need to put a plaque inside the fucking cockpit when you can't see inside the goddamn fucking cockpit. Remember the first billionist Tengu I lost? My wife won't let me play it anymore.
No, he was banned from buying Scorpions for a while.
I only lost 6 in a row.
Yeah, and I had to sit there and listen to you rage. So I said no more.
Scorpions were nothing though. That's the thing.
And Schnooker agreed with me.
Oh.
I miss that bastard.
First billionist Tengu. God, I remember. See,
Remember
that was
when
I
we
watched.
first came
I
out
watched
and-
a guy. See, that's the thing, JP. I watched a guy lose to 10 billion Tengu. When 10 billion Tengu was a 10 billion fucking Tengu. Officer Fit. Oh, then there was the guy that lost the Officer Fit Raven. Oh, then there was the guy that lost the Officer Fit fucking. Ugh.
Do you remember Fatty losing his Knicks?
I was right there. I was there when it happened. When we got jumped, I actually ran into that guy in a fucking YouTube chat a long time ago. With a guy from Black Labs. Or was it Black Labs? Whatever that fucking...
Black Legion?
Yeah, that guy.
Those bastards.
My little spreadsheet, Care Bears are magic. Yes.
So anyway...
No, Sunshade, trust me, it doesn't take much for me to derail the podcast when somebody brings up Eve. It's really not that hard. I miss it. I was a player. Okay, so when Orange Species popped the very first Doomsday shot off, my computer blue screened. That was...
Didn't everybody's
how long?
computer
Nope, just mine.
No, just
Nope.
yours?
I flew my fucking Eagle from DMZ. I flew my ass as fast as I fucking could. Not even an Eagle, it was a MOA. Because I just wanted to get a pot shot off, and that motherfucker hit that AoE Doomsday, and I was just off grid, and my whole computer locked up and blue screened. Oh, fuck. That's 2007 that happened.
Oh, Sunsteel says I've launched it last night for the first time in like 3 years.
I just looked. I still have the launcher. I just opened up. I just looked at the launcher right now and I'm going, I could, but I shouldn't. I'll get hurt.
Couples living apart are in areas with tier 2 restrictions are not allowed to have sleepovers unless they are in a support bubble. Downing Street confirmed today. I still would like to know what a support bubble is and what it looks like and how you prove that you have one.
You know what a hamster ball looks like?
Yeah.
The giant one of those.
Now I'm picturing 2 people having sex in a fucking giant hamster ball.
No,
and
no,
it
no,
goes
no, no.
rolling down the stairs.
You got it wrong. It's each person has their own hamster ball, and there's a hole that you have to find, and you have to line up the hole on both. And that's how you have sex. You have to go through the flaps of the hole of both bubbles.
And then you both go rolling down the stairs.
Like one of those old style dumbbells that gets dropped down a hill.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
Start rolling down. What happened to those hay bales? We don't know. Why are those gerbils stuck together? But yeah.
Okay.
Next
Moving
story!
on. Moving on.
Oh, the lovemaking scene from The Naked Gun with the gigantic condoms. Yes. When Presley, what the fuck is her name? Lisa Presley and Leslie Nielsen. They're going to have sex in this hotel room, and they have adult size condoms. And instead of it and it's quite literally a giant latex sock that you wear that you covers your head to toe, and it's just really funny. Just say you identify as being in a support bubble. Glory Ball, the newest and only sex sport. Yes. Oh, okay. All of you weird anime artist people, draw me Glory Ball. I want to see something. I want to see Glory Ball. Okay, so how 4 Ontario photographers found purpose during the pandemic through their cameras. They had to do the news article because they couldn't get their shit to buy. They couldn't get their shit to sell on fucking Streamlabs. Cough, go buy my shit. Cough, go buy my shit.
Blindpress.net. Go buy some Pink Hollow art.
But yeah. Like a latex burqa. No. Oh, yes, actually. A lurka. A laturka. Oh, crap.
A laturka.
A laturka. A laturka. A laturka. Next.
Let's see.
From the Windsor.
Talk to the people. I'm gonna look for something.
Why? Don't make me talk to
Because
people.
we're out of stuff.
Well, we're out of time anyway. It's
No, we're
10:57. It's 10:57.
So?
What? We ran out of stories. We actually are finishing the show on time today. It's amazing. We started on time and we're finishing on time. Holy shit. What?
We started on time and are gonna end on time.
Ah! And then we can finally get some sleep. Because I'm exhausted. I need to go to bed. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Well, do you want to stay up by yourself with these wonderful people and do more stuff and talk to them? I'm sure they would love to have you around. If I want to start doing my streaming at 5 a.m., I got to get to bed.
Yeah, you better. But I was gonna show them. I was gonna do the reaction thing for. I was trying to find the Mortal Kombat thing.
So get it, go, hurry! You should be doing it now.
I'm trying to.
Just 2 minutes to go. You want the Melina trailer, huh? How about I just find it and send it to you? You talk to the people. Rain. Rayne. Because that's how... Is it Rain or is it Blood Rain?
No, it's Rain. It's Rain. It's the Rain trailer.
Oh, it's a minute long. So here, I'm sending it to you now.
Started on time and ending on time? The world is at an end.
Well, here, why don't you just go through my system? Why don't you allow me to share it since I can find it faster than you?
Well, yeah, I'm like, why are you sending it to me? Just share your screen.
Because I wasn't on my screen.
Share the audio.
Well, fine then, Jeebus. Hold on. Jeez, lady, not giving me a moment to look for stuff. You must listen. You did not tell me to be ready for this, to find the rain. Horrible woman.
I'm also very happy that the Combat Pack 2 is not stupidly expensive.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a week or so.
It comes out November 17th. And it'll be like $23 for us or something, like 25.
Wow, Rain looks like crap. Is this it? Game clips.
Sonic Fox thinks Rain is hot, apparently.
Sonic Fox is a fucking retard.
Yeah, he is. He's really annoying to listen to. Hello, Mr. Scott.
Honestly, ow, that's loud. That loud in my ears. Okay.
I'm looking for the screen share thingy.
because I haven't put it up to request the screen share thingy. Don't show me this again. Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. It's not allowing me to share sound. So maybe it will just go with it anyway.
You have to share the Chrome tab.
Doesn't do that when you're sharing from this side, dear. It's a different share setup over here.
Well, then send it to me and I'll...
Let's see. Just let air. Did it share? Damn it, woman! You're making this unprofessional.
There, finally.
Okay.
Finally.
Tell me if you can hear it.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah.
Nope.
It's not. Because I can't even hear it. Okay. Well, here. Okay. Play it yourself.
Well, did you send it to me?
This may be a bit personal and uncomfortable. I'm glad the voice of one of my oldest friends and a radio presenter is alive and well in you. Well, thank you. All right, just...
Did you send it to me?
I
can't play it if you don't send it to me. There we go.
Oh, wait, that's not it. That's a showcase.
Well, that's not what I need.
Well...
Telling me that I'm making you look unprofessional.
Well, you are. Everything I'm finding is fucking... It's all reactions, because that's all anybody ever does is reactions.
I'm going to get it from my Twitter.
Oh, here I found it.
I asked you to grab it from my Twitter.
You're making this very difficult. Phone. Share. Direct message to you. Go. Send. Now end the damn thing. Before these people go, what the hell is wrong with these retards? These people are so fucking stupid. They don't know what they're doing. We need to get rid of these people.
Oh, really?
What?
Are you sure?
They don't like me.
That's
they
what
hate
they'll
me.
say?
They don't like me. These people do not like me. They don't want me around. They would rather see you and your breasticles.
My breasticles?
Your breasticle chesticles that we must take pictures of. Oh, wait, we have pictures. But we need people to go to Patreon. You need to go to Patreon, people. Go to Patreon. You'll see pictures. Nice pictures. Very nice. Are you done yet?
Let me get to the fuck... Jesus Christ.
You want to fuck impatient. Jesus Christ? Is your name Mary Magdalene? Magdalene. Dear Maggie, dear Maggie. No?
No.
Why?
Because I said no.
Will you finally admit that Pincalo is to blame?
For what?
Oh, what the hell is wrong with these retards? These people are so fucking stupid. Logic, you're not allowed to talk. All right, there you go. You have
now
your...
I need to find the play button.
K. That's not play.
I pushed K. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. It's K. Not okay. It's K.
It's going to make me have an ad.
Patreon breasticles, isn't that supposed to be OnlyFans? Well, you see, OnlyFans is for the other stuff, but we see OnlyFans is a pain in the ass, kind of. What isn't Big Hello to blame for? This. I'm not the one doing this. She's the one messing with the screen and scrolling wrong and not at the top of the screen. And
finally getting to the play button. Sorry, guys.
Oy vey.
It's the voiceover and YouTube. Here we go. Finally. Did you just hang your headphones on the mic? I can hear myself.
No.
Okay.
are your minions, Kodo?
His
I
voice
need
sounds
neither
pretty
reptile nor Ermac to kill you. Without them, you are finished. Fight!
Okay, this sounds pretty awesome. He's got a lot of, obviously, water stuff.
I am a god.
Meh. I'm not impressed.
Not impressed?
No. Nope.
So moist, says functional.
No.
Submit.
It's all. Does it rain during the entire phase low?
No, he's.
And fatality. No, I'm not going to rain Spittle Buggies. He doesn't sound like somebody I'd want to play. Like
No, it's that pack looks like. No. I actually am less. I am less enthusiastic about that than I was about what was the one that was just released last week. See, I can't even remember already. What was the other one? What was the one that was just released? What was the other one that was just released?
This was the first DLC trailer we saw. The reaction trailer that I played last
No. The last celebrity thing. It was who
Rambo.
was it? Okay, yeah. So you know how enthusiastic I was about Rambo? I'm even less about Rain. That's where I sit right now. Rain looks like a terrible knockoff of Sub-Zero. Looks like a shitty Sub-Zero rated fucking parody mixed with Liu Kang.
That's what Ham and Bean said. So it's a shitty Sub-Zero clone.
Pretty much. That's exact. As soon as I saw like where the water was and everything, I'm like, oh, they changed the graphic pixels from ice to water. Oh joy! No, it looks like shit. I am not a fan. Yeah, Rambo's in Mortal Kombat now too. Logic. But why not? They put the Terminator in.
But and they got. So Rain was the first character that they released the gameplay trailer for. So Melina and Rambo are still yet to come.
I'm not excited. I am less excited about that than I am anything else.
I am not at all excited to play Rain. He sounds like he would be very difficult to to get those combos off. It sounds like a lot of buttons to remember.
A lot of those combos. No, the other thing was that looks like you are gonna have a pain in the ass time. That is a repeat fucking player. That is a repeat move character. Well, you have to think about it. Everything I saw there was every combination that led there was 4 of the same combinations.
Okay.
So there's nothing special about this character. Like I said, it is a fucking Sub-Zero fucking merged with Liu Kang with a little bit of Raiden thrown in and some purple because Purple Rain, and that's not a joke. That was the whole fucking weird thing about that because
they are
Rain.
not adding Michael Myers. He's been deconfirmed.
Shocking that they had a Pelosi hat. But yeah.
So guys, that is the end of the show. Be sure to tune in tomorrow morning at 12 p.m. Eastern for the coffee stream. And I hope to see you all there. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed yourselves. Please consider jumping over to blindpress.net, grabbing yourself some merch or some photography.
Or a pillow.
Nature photography or a pillow.
If you want, I'll put my balls on a pillow. And you can rest your head on my balls.
Oh my.
And on that note...
On that note, guys, have an
Will they
awesome
add the guy
Sunday.
and the crow? No, they're not going to add Eric Draven.
No.
That'd be nice, but no, they won't do that. They won't do anything close to that. They won't do anything cool. They're only going to add the current events guys. They're not going to add anything special. They're going to say, who's the hot topic of the week? Well, Rambo's got a new movie coming out, so we might as well try Rambo again. You're not going to get Rambo to work. Stop trying. No Rambo video game has ever been fucking good. No, I'm not kidding. Even for fucking even when Rambo for fucking Nintendo was not, Predator for Nintendo was better than Rambo. Fuck this.
Oh, wow.
End the stream.
Okay. Pink hollow stress balls. Oh, God.
They would be voluptuous. They would be the greatest stress balls ever created.
Oh, God.
There would be no greater stress balls than the balls that I have for stress for.
Good night, everybody.